I feel like hey, what's up, you guys? Mr. Prime here doing another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Classics figure review on the TMNT Classics Rocksteady from Playmates. Thanks so much, my friend Mr. Phils, for making this review happen, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it, bro. And if you're trying to get these figures, you can find them at Big Bad Toy Store.
Big. Get your big badass toys at bigbadtoystore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So the same package that we're used to with all the other Classics figures. I like it. Pretty neat. We got the turtles in the front over here. I like how it says Rocksteady in blue. Cool looking text. Here's the bottom. Here's the top with the sewer cover etched into the plastic shell. And then here's the back of the packaging. You can see all the turtles, Bebop and Rocksteady right there. You can look for all the Classic Collection turtle figures. And then some pictures from the animated series. And then we have this lengthy bio. If you want to read about it, you can pause it right now. Man, this thing looks too cool. Let's crack this thing open. So here's Rocksteady out of the packaging, looking pretty damn cool. I like how it looks. Again, some disappointing things about the figure, but overall, this is a pretty beastly figure, man. I like it. Just like Bebop, he does come with this sewer base with the pegs sticking out of it, but not having the detail that we got on the Turtles versions like this over here. Rocksteady has this huge machine gun over here. Looks pretty dope. I wonder what this empty slot over here is. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that, but it looks pretty damn cool. It's pretty large, and his hands have trigger fingers on both sides, so you could put it on either hand. Now on this side I have him holding his machete, but I think it's a machete. I don't know. But he's got trigger finger on this side over here too. I like how it has the little rivets on the back of the blade right over here, and it's not very sharp or pointy at all. I am bummed out there's no holster or anything for the machete for the back, you know what I mean? I remember in the cartoon, you know, he would wear it back here like this. I really like the head sculpt on this guy as well with the Bebop. Very cool. A lot of nasty wrinkles in there. I like how even on his horns you could see some lines right there at the bottom. I think that's some nice detail. And this is removable over here, which is a little on the annoying side because I don't really like having him displayed without the helmet on. I just like leaving it on there. You got the goggles sculpted over there and everything. Like the teeth, this is great. The nostrils, great looking head sculpt. Now Rocksteady doesn't seem to be as buffed as Bebop, but still very cool looking and strong looking figure. Now this tank top area over here is actually sculpted on there. It looks like they just painted this on, but there is a little bit of a divide right here in the sculpt, which I think is very cool. I'm glad they did that, and I think all the paint applications are really clean. I would have liked to have seen some paint detail, but no, we don't see any of that. And this band right here is sculpted into the arm. They cut this groove into it just for the band. And the muscle definition overall is pretty nice, and the arms are pretty buffed. Nice looking fingers. The camo pants over here, which are blue and green. I think it's kind of weird. These turtle shells right here are on there. They're not coming off. They have these like pegs or something, or they're glued in there somehow. And then he's got his military boots right here. And then here's a look at the back of the figure. Looking pretty consistently awesome. Like it. So the articulation on this figure is pretty much the same as what we saw with Bebop. His head rotates side to side at this angle kind of thing. His head does move down a little bit better, so a little bit more head articulation over here. His shoulders move outward, they move forward. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which do bend farther than Bebop's, which I like. His wrists move side to side. You can get them to move down and up, and there goes his helmet, like I said. His diaphragm joint rotates side to side. It can barely crunch forward and back, just a little bit of movement right there. He has these ball jointed hips that, you know, they can move outward, they can move forward, and they swivel at the hip as well. He has double jointed knees, and his boot rotates side to side, and no ankle pivot or swivel at all, so that's kind of a bummer. And he does have the pickles under his feet. And Rocksteady stands at about 6.5 inches tall. And here he is compared to my original Rocksteady figure from way back in the day. I do actually prefer these brown camo pants compared to the color we have over here. I think this just blends in too much to his skin tone, so I would have preferred this. It's neither of them are cartoon accurate, I believe, but yeah, this is my old action figure from when I was a kid, missing his leg. And here he is compared to Bebop, so they're about the same height. Rocksteady looks like he's just a little bit taller, I guess. And check out this review if you haven't already, annotations somewhere around here. And here he is compared to the Four Horsemen 7th Kingdom Rhino character. I can't remember the name of this guy, but very cool looking figure. A lot of people's makeshift Rocksteady figure until now. but just way out of scale. And here's Rocksteady compared to the Classics Raphael figure, and yeah, dude, Raphael looks like he's taller than Rocksteady, which I think shouldn't be. I really think Bebop and Rocksteady should have been a little bit bigger than the Turtles. And here he is compared to the NECA Leonardo figure. Thank you, Light105. And I think these work in scale perfectly. I like this kind of scale over here. And then here he is compared to Big Time Letdown Spider-Man, which is, you know, they're about the same height. They are the same height. And I feel like that's just a little short for a Rocksteady figure. So yeah, again, you know, my feelings about this figure is pretty much the same about the Bebop figure. I really like the way they look. I'm very happy that they made them. I'm happy to have it, but at the same time, I have my gripes about the articulation, and you know, some of the color schemes actually kind of bother me. I don't like these camo pants for this version. I just don't dig it. It's up to you to decide whether you want to get this figure or not. I like it. I'm not sorry that I bought it. Thanks again, Mr. Phils, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Man, this thing looks too cool. I cannot wait this. Man, this thing look. Man.